coming faster than we know it, right? Okay, so while Carilisa's over here texting, I'm gonna
try and get my pipe cleaners up here.
We're gonna move to the sewing machine, but actually, I'm gonna show you an image of what we're making today because I don't have it with me because I didn't want to find it last night. Anyway, it's a little Easter bag with ears.
So it's really simple. We don't have any faces or anything on there, just a cute little bag.
But you could embroider it, and I'm going to show you can do it even on a Kimberbell Blake. So.
Oh, you know, that's pretty cute. You could embroider a cute little bunny face. They have those.
Oh, I need to pull down the two. Hang on.
For sure.
We're going to go fast because I saw somebody's comments that said they didn't want to watch us for this long on the club. So for all you ladies that we bored to tears, I'm sorry.
We'll make it quick.
Judy's asking how many. You have
you
like
know
7,
what?
don't you?
There are 5 girls and 2 brothers, so exactly the opposite, Judy. We're pretty close though. I love it.
I have blended family. I have 2 stepbrothers, 2 half-brothers, and a half-sister, but I grew up with all of them, but 2 families, so I have a lot, but
yeah,
I didn't live with all of them at the same time.
Oh, we sure did. 5 girls. Can you imagine what that was like?
No, that's a lot of hair.
It is a lot of hair.
Okay, we're coming over to the aria. Actually, no. Go back. Sorry. Let me run in my little gymnastics outfit.
I'm trying to catch you.
Put it down.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
What are you doing, Jenny?
All right, so we're going to start with 3/4 of a yard of fabric. Okay, and my little pattern kind of has the instructions like a template of how you're going to lay it out. It's kind of confusing. Normally on a pattern like this, you'd cut it in half and cut both, but to get the most out of your fabric, I did it this way. So you'll cut a 3/4 yard fabric, and then you're going to cut 4 inches width of fabric, not folded, so you'll do 2 4-inch cuts that look like this. Okay? So you'll cut 2 of those, and then it comes with a template, and you will cut out 2 bunny ears. And then there's an accent piece of fabric, and it says like a 1/6 of a yard, which is 6 inches. I found that it was just a teeny tiny too short, so if you cut at 6.5, it would be fine. Or your piece is just going to be a little bit skinny, and it doesn't matter. Like nothing's going to go wrong because you're 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch off. So that's what you do. You get your 3/4 length of the fabric, follow the little template on how to cut. So you'll cut a bag and then 2 ears. Okay? And then on your accent piece of fabric,
a piece of fabric,
you'll cut 2 ears and a strip. Okay? And the template is on the second page, and you'll just cut that out or make a copy or print too.
I like it.
Okay?
Yeah.
This was an easy, quick demo.
Piece of fabric.
All right. Where do I fall in the family? From my mom and dad, I am an only child, and then with my stepdad and mom, I have a brother that we're 8 months apart. He's older. And then I had 2 younger brothers. And then my other family, I am the oldest of 2. So keep that straight. And Carillisa, I don't know about you.
Maybe not.
You're not the oldest, are you?
I am the oldest.
You are? You are Sister Big.
Sister Big?
That's my mom calls her older sister. So She hates it.
Sister Big.
Because you're like the one in charge that gets everything.
You know what? That was kind of me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't get to be the friendly one. I was the one that was bossy. But
there's the pretty one, the friendly one.
The bossy one.
The mean one.
Whatever. I think the bossy one was pretty and friendly at the same time. As I put my mask over to cover my extra. My clue. As I get old. Oh my gosh. Okay, where's the pattern?
It's under deal of the day. If you're in the club, it's free. If you're not, I put it on sale for $2.
Oh, cool. Normally it's $4.
Yeah, normally it's $4. And it's because it's
$4.99 or something like that.
Yeah. Well, normally they're $10, but I was just feeling super generous. So.
Oh, nice.
But it'll be on sale today for $2 or free if you're in the club.
And you just did, you made 3 of them in one little evening before Easter for your kids,
No,
right?
I actually made bunnies, not bags, bunnies.
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
I couldn't find those either. I was looking for them, and I walked into my son's room and almost killed him, and he wasn't even there. So.
It looked that good, huh?
Anyway, so then we're going to do a hem.
Thanks, Charlotte.
You can do the hem 2 ways. You can serge your top and just fold it down and sew it. I think nope. What I did is let's pull this down. Okay. And I'm not super technical when I do these kinds of things. Just fold it like a 1/4 inch, press it, fold it again, and then I'll just do a stitch all the way through.
Do a little top stitch.
So it'll end up like this. Nothing fancy, it's for a kid. They don't care. Right?
Even if it's not for a kid. I don't think anybody cares.
And then you're going to make 2 handles.
However, nice sewing job on that, Jenny. It looks
I
very
didn't even use like a guide. I've gotten that good.
You have gotten good. This is proof that if you do it long enough,
you don't even have to use.
You don't even have to use a guide.
Of the foot. So what you're going to do to make your handle is you'll fold it in half and press.
Oh, other direction. Okay. Sorry, ladies.
Yeah, it's a mirror image and it's really confusing. So we'll press it in half and then you'll open it up and then fold to your center.
I didn't know this right up front. When I first started doing this, it's awesome.
You could also serge it and pull it through, but I swear that takes so flippin' long. I'd just rather do this. And then you'll do a final press and top stitch and it'll look like this. Okay.
And I love the linen you got here.
I know. I found this downstairs.
That's really pretty.
It's like an Essex. It's like a purpley gray. It's beautiful.
But it is. It's got that little bit of purple in it without being too crazy.
It matches this Kimber blank. So if you want to skip all the handles and how to make this stupid bag. Oh, I was going to put these on sale. I forgot. You can buy the Kimber blank.
That's awesome.
And all you'll do is...
Then you don't have to worry about the handles at all.
They're already serged. All you'll do is just sew up the side.
Just sew up the side.
Yeah.
I like it.
Anyway. So I'm going to actually have Carillisa working on this. If you'll iron this and this. And get that ready.
Yep.
Then we can demo the serger. While I talk about the bunny ears.
Where is the iron? Oh.
It's right here. I don't know if it's on. It's not, but it heats up fast. Okay. And good news. We have the Aliso irons back in stock.
Remember how we waited and waited and waited?
And we've got more color. The new colors are in too. So if you were on the fence, I put them back on sale. And we have the 4 colors.
What are the 4 colors, just for those of us who don't know?
There's pink, yellow, fuchsia, and teal, I think. I have a teal and I have a yellow.
I think you should give the teal one to me.
No, it's at my house. And this yellow one, everyone keeps stealing for classes, so I put my name on it.
Jenny's iron. You have to do that around here.
You do, because I actually forgot it was mine. And I was like, where's my iron? Oh, it's in with the classes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Stolen.
So I have cut out an ear out of my main fabric and an ear out of my accent fabric. And we're just going to put right sides together. And we'll go over to the sewing machine. Okay? While Carillisa is working on that.
Please let them watch you sew.
I will. No, I'm going to have them watch you press. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're sure going to try. Oh, that kind of works. Look, you can even see my face. So you can do 1/4 inch, 1/8 of an inch. I think the pattern says a 1/4 inch. Let me get that set. And I will backstitch this just because you are going to be pulling on it. And we'll make sure it sticks. So just all the way around. Doo-doo-doo. There is one thing I have gotten good at, and it is sewing quickly.
I never thought I could sew quick, and I realized that you definitely can gain some good speed and be accurate.
Yeah.
I used to wonder why the machines got that fast, because no one would ever sew that fast.
No.
I put the pedal to the metal all the time.
Okay, and then one thing I like to do when I am turning things right side out to get a flatter seam, I will actually press my seams open before I flip them. Did you do that? Have you ever done that? So I will press all of these to this way, and then I'll flip it and press all of these to this way. And that gives you a little bit more crisp.
We did that with the Easter eggs, that Easter egg embroidery. That's
nice.
Exactly what we did. I used the fabric folding pen, actually, because I like it for that.
If you're a club member. Do I drive fast too? Yes, Lynn, I do. Here, I'm going to give you that to press.
You drive faster than me?
Oh, no. No, I drove with Carillisa the other day to get lunch. She's scary. I was like, where's the handle? Stop, we're not cone! Cow! It was terrifying.
Oh.
Debbie's scary too.
Barb's the worst.
Is she? I haven't ridden with Barb yet.
She's a hot rodder.
So right now I'm just top stitching this down and I'm using the inside of my regular foot to kind of line it up against. And this probably would press a little bit better with steam or water because it's linen, so I would recommend that. I'm having a little issue.
But when you press it wrong, it's not really horrible.
Nope.
Okay.
Honestly, it's also for kids, so who cares? Yeah, this would actually be fun to make with your kids or grandkids or neighbor kid or yourself. And I'm just sewing both sides. See if I can. Only 2 sewing speeds. Stop and go. You're right. Yeah, Janice, I'm going. And this is a fast, easy project too. Like, okay, so I've got my 2 handles, and Carillisa has pressed my hem. So if you look, we just pressed it over, pressed it down.
Am I turning this for you as well?
Yes, please. Oh, we're gonna demo how to turn it once you press it open.
Okay.
So don't turn. And then I'm just gonna hurry and hem this. Ooh, yeah. Hemmed. Barb, you say when you sew fast you aren't sewing straight. I actually, the slower I go, the worse I get. So I'm fast. I'm straighter when I sew quickly. All right, and then we're just going to put that together, and you can do 2 things. You can do a straight stitch and a zigzag, or I brought my serger because they're so fun and I never have a reason to use it.
Oh gosh, I love them.
Carillisa the master. I made her set it all up so it was ready to go.
Okay, I hope that's what you wanted.
It's perfect. Oh, I gotta put my breast foot down. I'm just gonna go woo!
Okay.
Ta-da.
Look how pretty.
I know. It's
I
so
like the
cute, right?
serging.
I do too. It's
And
so
especially
fun.
with linen, because
Yeah.
linen frays really easy. Not with the serger.
And then, do you tuck these in? Like, I never noticed.
So people always wonder what you do with this. I like to just tie a quick little knot in it.
I just cut it, and I don't think that's what you're supposed to do.
You know what? I've done the same too. And then you just cut it.
You
And
cut
then
it,
you've
and
got-
I have heard
yeah.
people say you tuck it in your seam.
You could,
so.
but gosh, I'm not all about...
But have you... Oh, this is hot. I didn't work with people. Where'd my purple thing go?
It was sitting right here. Oh, there it is.
You know what you could do? And we're actually demoing this, but this is another thing that I didn't think about till right now.
Do you guys know about the purple thing?
Purple thing! You can tuck it into this little... I haven't tried this, so if it doesn't work...
You're sewing so fast, it's like you're in a sweatshop. It is a little sweaty up here, by the way.
That's what... We used to go out of town. My parents had a house, and we'd all go down sewing, and my dad called it the sweatshop, because...
Yeah.
Anyway, this isn't going to work, but I thought it might.
Never mind. We're not going
Never
to
mind.
demo the purple thing.
We are, but just not right there.
Just not that. So,
Okay.
sergers, I've decided that this is how I feel about sergers. If you can use a rotary cutter, that's about how scared you should be of a serger.
Yeah, well, and it's also about if you can serge it instead of sewing it, it's that much faster as using a serger or
Yeah, it really
rotary
is.
cutter versus
it's
scissors.
It's so humid up here. My hair's curling. Yeehaw!
Done. Okay, and then we're gonna box out the corners. Have you ever done that?
Yes,
I know
but
you
I don't
have.
do it very often. So
Okay.
I would love a little demo on boxing out the corners.
All right, I can't remember what the size is, but it's on my pattern.
Okay,
We're gonna cut 1 7.
1 3/4 inch.
Thank you.
1.75
From the seam. So this is confusing because technically the fold is your seam. So when I'm boxing out a corner, you don't want to measure 1 3/4 from here. You want to go from where your seam is, which is actually that stitched line, right?
Yep.
So you're gonna measure from there and there.
Actually, there's
It's
2 stitch
this one.
lines.
Oh, fancy.
There's 2, which is the 4th thread
I forgot
overlap.
to get a ruler
Yes.
and a pencil.
Guess.
Go, go, go!
Go, girl, go!
She's got it. While she's doing that, I'm going to actually demo the bunny ear. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Okay, so we've got this little purple thing. And, you know, it's just a plastic stiletto. What I like about it is it's curved, so it's not as, like, aggressive when you're pushing things through. And I also like the flat. So if you're doing, like, a square corner. And I did read today that you can actually score your... what's it called? Stabilizer with it.
Oh, that's, let me see.
I don't know. That's just what.
No, you totally could. That's awesome.
So you can score.
Like when you're in the hoop and need to peel it out.
Two things you can do with this little hole. There's a little hole right there. You can tie a ribbon through it and wear it on your shirt so you always have it while you're sewing.
There you go.
I don't know.
There you go.
Or like, say your ribbon needs to go through this. Obviously, won't work, but
you got to do it through a casing or something. Elastic through a casing. Or ribbon
something
through.
that's a little bit bigger because I don't know how this would work with something small, but you can put your ribbon in there.
Well, it's big
so
enough.
It's a versatile tool.
It's big enough that you could actually just grab.
Hey, my sister-in-law's back. Hi, Amber.
Hey, hey,
yeah.
hey.
And Nancy said to use a double eye needle, and that's what I thought you were like on this and slip it through. I was just hoping that this would work.
Janice says she's cut herself on the rotary cutter, but not on the serger.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
Okay, so Carillisa was so nice to press my things open, and I'm actually gonna trim that.
Little tip.
Yep, just so I can get a better point. And then we are going to...
She doesn't care about measuring, you know, the folding of everything, but she's got to get a point on those ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to make a bunny tail, too.
Oh, we are?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I know.
We got some fun stuff coming up, too. I'm kind of excited with our spring lineup for 3 at 3s.
Well, we were supposed to do pom-poms today, but
we're going to do them. We're going to do them.
Another day.
Another day. We had to postpone because we're waiting for the item to be in stock before we sell it to you. Imagine. Shh. We are, though. I mean, that's what we do.
It was on back order, and we ordered it like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay, see how I'm just kind of nicely pushing that out, and it's not as aggressive as like a normal stiletto that would.
The stiletto would point right through it.
Yeah.
If you have an RNK turning tool, that's another good one.
That is another good one.
And we sell that one as well. That one.
What I like about this is it's cheap, so if you lose it, you don't cry.
Yes, exactly.
I have this for here, so if someone steals it, I won't be as mad.
No big deal. Exactly. The RNK, man, that's a weapon.
Yeah, that thing's expensive. So this is just a nice little.
How much is this one? Do you remember?
It's on sale today for $2.49.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice,
normally
nice.
$3.99. So we're practically almost giving it away.
Oh, Diane says that I look like a scientist or a chemist. Very smart.
Jenna says that's an excellent business plan. Kris is down there frown smiling at you for that comment.
You guys, that's always the plan.
She's
it's
like, Jenny,
always
don't say that. I'm like, you never know what might come out of my mouth.
I know. You're the one that risked it by putting us on air.
You know what my highlight of last night was? I said you could use the snips for nose hair clippers.
Oh boy.
I don't know if anybody thought that was funny.
Just what everybody wants to think about.
Okay, so I have pushed that through, and not those are nice. And we're gonna just press this down. Okay. I'll give it to my pressing fairy. Ta-da!
Ta-da, ta-da.
And while she does that, I'm going to box a corner.
And then we've got the latecomers. Do you want to just tell what we're doing?
Diane Atkinson, we are making a little Easter bunny-eared bag. And if you want to just do the ears, that will be on the pattern, and you can add it to a Kimberbell blank, and I'll show you how to do that. So, look, Janice thinks I'm funny. Okay, so to box a corner, where did I put my ruler? I just had it right here. Sticky fingers. I'm gonna find 1 3/4 from my seam, and also, so I'll just go there, 1 3/4. And it doesn't, you could use a friction pen if you wanted, but we're cutting it off, so it's not super important here. Okay, so I've drawn a little box, and then I'm just gonna cut it. And this, when I've taught classes that do this does freak people out, but it's not a big deal.
It's the cutting part. Because what if you cut wrong?
It's fine.
It really is fine.
I'm not Louis Vuitton.
Who's that?
Like those expensive bags.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They're not fancy. Okay, so I have cut that out.
I thought you were talking about a sewist.
And then I'm going to pinch this, and all these instructions are on that pattern, but, and I'll just open that up and kind of center it. Come on, bag. Cooperate.
Basically, today's demo is like a free class.
Yeah, it's just a little mini class. Okay, so I've pinched that, and now you can do this on your sewing machine or your serger. If you use your sewing machine, I would recommend zigzagging it. Uh-oh. Oh, that was just my finger. Phew. Okay, search. Didn't quite get that in there straight. There we go. Carilisa's like the best pressing fairy. Ta-da! So I have the bottom of my bag, and we're gonna do it again on this side. Do you want to do it?
No, you do that. Do you want me to do the top stitching on that, or are you gonna demo that too?
Yes, you top stitch.
Okay.
So she's just gonna top stitch the Easter, and you don't have to do this. I just do because I'm fussy.
Oh no, I'm a top stitcher, big time.
I am too. It's my favorite thing. You saw how good I was at it, right?
Yeah. Don't compare the two ears.
Okay, so I've got 1 3/4 on that. Again, I'm just gonna.
I'm probably way too
Draw
close to the edge.
It's okay. Snip. I feel like I really bombed last week's demo, so I pulled out all my knowledge today.
I need my purple thing as a stylus.
Oh yeah, I had to go back the other way because it got too fat.
Yeah.
At the point of the ear, when you're top stitching the ear, I did get stuck here, so I just tacked it and started at the bottom and reached the top. I don't really have a good trick or tool for that. When it gets really thick and short, it kind of gets stuck in your feed
That's when you just push it through, Jenny. You just push it through.
Yep.
Just kidding, ladies.
And then I am going to make sure that my stitches are going the same direction just because I'm fussy, but put that in. Whee!
I went off the edge. Don't
yeah,
judge.
and you could definitely embroider a bunny face.
That'd be cute.
And thank you, Chloe. She says she loves this demo. Woohoo us. We're winning this week. I don't know. What did Kris do earlier? Okay, so I flipped it out, and I have boxed my little bag.
Here's the thing.
Ta-da! Now, if you wanted to avoid all of those steps, just sew these two sides together, and your handle's already on, too. You'd have the same. You could box out this the same way. I would probably make this a little bit bigger of a box because it's a wider bag. So maybe 2.5 inches. Just play with it. You could start with 2 if it's not big enough. Make it up to 2.5. And then we're going to add the handles. And I think my instructions tell you to measure, like lay this out flat. And if you have a better way of doing this, I'm sure you probably do.
Let us know.
Yeah. So I think it's 1 and. Maybe I should not use my memory.
You know, we like you ladies and gents
2.5 inches. So you're going to measure 2.5 inches here. It's your little trusty ruler.
I have this one. I like it.
I do too. I have the long one. And
I have that one and the long one on my Quilter Select mat.
These are nice rulers. They don't slide. Actually, I think we just loaded some on the website too. They've got like this grippy thingy, and they really do not slide.
And the whole thing the whole ruler has that on it, not just certain points.
Okay, so I'm sure there are different ways to do this. I just don't know what they are. So
we're gonna do Jenny's way today.
Is I just do that.
Sorry, I threw that right in your way.
Oh, it's fine. And fold it up and sew an X.
Oh, that works. Did you guys catch that?
Like, it's not fancy. It's probably wrong. I know I watched Barb's class and hers was different and it was probably smarter than mine. And I think I'm actually going to come on the inside of my 2.5, not the outside. And just eyeball it. Like, it doesn't really matter.
Unless it matters to you, and then go ahead and measure.
Do whatever you want. You can pin it, and then we're going to sew an X. And then when you come around on this side, just make sure your handles are facing the same direction, if that makes sense. Like, you don't want it twisted. So just pay attention to that they're going in the same direction. Okay? And then you'll just fold that one down like that and pull it back up and sew a little X on it. So I'm going to skip this part.
You could even sew an X and then do one last stitch at the top.
And
to
I will
reinforce that.
I do X side down.
Yeah.
I do a lot of stitching. Should we do one? I feel like I'm... Oh, good. Charla says she does it the same way.
Oh, good.
Anyone heard dates yet for the Kimberbell game night event? I know Barb was talking to Janome today, so...
Janomi's the one with all the info. Mm-hmm. They're the ones actually doing the whole thing, so...
Oh, and Connie said she's never seen anyone flip the thread around and cut it. I learned that from my mom. Are you not supposed to do that?
You can totally do that.
Okay,
you can either do that or you can do it here. I honestly like to pull the thread around on the serger and cut it coming back over it with, instead of using this, because when you use this, it kind of pulls your threads out. Like it makes them, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's just fast and fun.
Fun. Fast and fun. It's all about fun. It's all about fun.
No, I like to scream woo-wee when I sew that fast.
Do you do this at home when you're all by yourself?
Sometimes.
Woo-wee! It depends on if
It depends on if my kids are in the next room and they're just like, shut up, you're so weird. So that's that. Pretend, well, I'll just hurry and sew one on. Okay. Come over here.
Come on over.
Come on over. That actually, if you just put it right here, and angle it, it actually hits it okay. It's just backwards. And I would probably pin this, but you know, and I'm gonna pull that.
We need a free arm.
Yeah. That phone never rings up here. Where's that Barb? Oh, that's you. Hello.
Hilarious. Do you know who it is?
Chris.
It's the warehouse calling me.
Oh, nice. So I'm just gonna back stitch that.
I'm doing something wrong.
Sew down. Hey, will you tell Chris to put the Kimber blanks on that on sale? Oops, that shifted on me. And then I will, I don't know if you guys can see this, X. And I figure you just reinforce the heck out of it, so it's okay if you go over the same thing more than once.
No, you're okay. Bye. I just answered it and it was Lisa at the shop.
Oops.
I thought maybe it was Kris calling to say, do this or don't do this or what have you done?
So.
You guys, Kris is really not that mean.
She's not. We just like to give her a bad time, see if she's actually watching.
She's not today. She's downstairs pulling orders so we can get them shipped out to you.
Yeah. So there's your little X. Okay?
I love it.
You'll do that again 3 times.
Okay, so let's talk about the bunny ears.
The bunny ears. Okay, so there's 2 ways you could go about doing this. Carillisa, you don't have to squat on the floor.
I don't even need to be in the video. I'm right here by voice.
Okay, so this is the inside, but you could really, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. Oh yeah, this is something I learned from Janice Martin, one of our customers, because she took this home and ran with it after I demoed it in the store. And she was like, I got pipe cleaners, and she's Scottish, but I don't have a very good Scottish accent.
Could you just try?
No. If I've watched a lot of Dairy Girls, I can get it. But it's been a couple weeks. Okay. It's so fun. It's like, watch me, I am so cool. Cindy, there should be the list of thread on the site. The red,
do you want these in right now?
It's, yeah, the red, white, and blue. So we just got some pipe cleaners.
Go ahead and do that one, and I'll do the other one. So I just got these at the dollar store. I picked silver because it matches.
But nobody can actually see them, so it's okay.
Yeah, nobody cares. But I've got
just put some pipe cleaners in there, and then your ears will actually... oh, that was really bad. Here,
you can't actually see this.
Your ears are going to stand up a little bit instead of just flopping. But what you want to do here... I'm going to just kind
of squish them to the edges.
You can serge this edge. If you're really not fussy, you can tuck it in. But, like, you should have left a 1/4 inch opening when you sewed it together, but I didn't figure that out till after. You know how you just get better at sewing and you know things that you didn't know?
That don't have to be on the pattern for you to get it. Do you want me to press these? Or are you good? We're good. Care. We're good.
Okay, so I just tucked that in. I don't think that's what my instructions say to do. You can do whatever you want. And we're just going to top stitch that right on top of that.
And now you've got... Okay, you're gonna have to just do it. I'll give you this when you're ready for it.
Okay, I need you to press them.
Hold on to that one tight. You don't have to do it. I just folded it a little bit more.
Oh, you did better.
Yeah, you just got to put a little more in there.
Okay.
As I lick my fingers. Ew. No. You know what's really sad? Well, I don't know if I should say it's really sad. It is kind of sad. But I'm a talker and a toucher.
Mm-hmm. And a hugger.
When I talk and I'm like, hey, and it has been so bad this last year because I've gotten totally out of the now it's like it's taken away that natural connection kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So hooray for the day when we can hug again. Yeah. Do not sew around the pipe cleaner.
No, it's shoved up. It's about this much too short.
You've got the pipe cleaner starts about right here.
I shoved mine in on both sides. Yours is more centered.
Well, I tried. It's
and
just
really,
moving.
you could just use as much as you wanted or as little as you wanted.
I've even thought about
think Janice
using...
did just one piece up all the way.
Oh,
so
did she?
It went all the way through.
Well...
But, that didn't work as well as I thought it was going to.
What I just did?
Mm-hmm. No, what I just did. Okay, so I think I sewed that a little too low, but I'm going to hit it again up here.
She'll fix it.
I don't know. This is bad.
No,
my
Lynn,
instructions
you're
are better
right.
than my...
I miss the hugging. Yep.
I'm not a hugger, but I will give you hugs. Okay, so I don't think how you put the pipe cleaners in worked very good.
How do you want to do it?
No. Well, yeah. I might need a couple.
She didn't like my pipe cleaner idea.
Well, no, I think it just needs to go. We need more.
We're learning with you today.
Well, my
apparently.
original one didn't have it.
Brenda says she is not a hugger, so COVID was made for girls like her.
Okay, so I would maybe do one on both sides and then stick one in the middle, and then it'll actually stay up. Dink, 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 dink.
But even I will hug everybody once this is over, and then I'll tell them to stop touching me again.
That's awesome.
It's true.
So if you sew that on, I don't know if you can see it actually holds up. We're going to do this one on the Kimberly, though.
On the Kimberbell bag?
Mm-hmm. So just find where you want it to go.
You folded it, so you don't have any raw edges showing.
Yeah. And I'll just stick it right along the top and sew it on. Probably about right there. Look, it stands!
Okay, just
Okay,
make sure
so
you
that's
don't
the ear.
take the needle over the...
I'm actually not going to sew this.
Oh, we don't... You know what it looks like.
All right, and then the last thing... Where'd my scissors go?
Ooh, did I steal them?
I just had them.
Okay, they're underneath the tray. I can see them. Isn't that how it goes, though? I have to have 5 pairs of sheep scissors, clear under the other, the tray.
There.
I have to have 5 scissors around because I do. I drop them off. And
okay, so for your
forget.
accent, do you want a chair?
No, I'm good. This way, you could only see my eyes.
You're gonna get a 3-inch strip because it tells you to cut a 6-inch strip, and you'll cut your 2 inside of your ears off of that. Fold this in half, just sew it together. But it's not quite it wasn't quite enough, so
it may not be.
Don't worry, you don't have to freak out. And then we're gonna cut every 1/2 inch.
So what are you doing right now?
Making a tail for the bag.
Cute.
If I could have found my original, it was actually really cute, but
This is cute. This is cute.
This
and
is...
you're all gonna go get the pattern and make these yourself.
If nothing else, you'll know how to make a tail.
I don't know if I've ever done it like this.
That's like a whole inch. I think I was supposed to do a 1/2 inch. Are you laughing at me?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you're laughing at me.
I'm reading. I have to go down like this so I can read everybody. I'm reading Janice's comment.
Look at this creepy little face right there.
I know, right?
You're not creepy.
It's kind of creepy with me in the corner like this.
Anyway, this is a really long piece of thing, and I probably should have had 1/2 of these cut already, but...
Ryan's a hugger. I think if I were to guess, Ryan, if you were a hugger or not, I totally would have guessed hugger.
Oh, Ryan's watching this? That's not embarrassing.
Barb says I seem like the hugger type. I totally am.
You are a hugger. And she's a good hugger.
But I'm kind of a side hugger. I'm a side hugger.
My kids hate it, and so I make them hold it, and then they get mad at me. Okay, pretend I, did that whole thing.
Yeah, Marie says she forgets and hugs people. I know.
We're just going to wind this in. Hello, my hands. So see what I'm doing here? I'm making a little cottontail.
Okay.
No?
No, yeah, keep going.
Carilisa's like, this is so
Go and go.
I hope this works.
Didn't you do this beforehand, Jenny?
On linen.
Diana says she's a Baptist hugger. I have one of my dear friends, and I just love her. And when she gives you a hug, man,
I'm really bad at this.
she's in for the long haul. She just wraps you up in her arms, and you're there for a minute. I love her.
Okay, so this is not... Barb!
You can do it, Jenny. You can do it.
I don't know.
You can do it. Have any of you guys done a little,
Have you made these before?
made these little things before?
Because I just did a really bad job at it.
I think it's just too tight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Carillisa is a florist, so she like knows how to do stuff with ribbons and...
This doesn't have anything to do. But you can see how cute.
It's not. I
just
need you to fix it.
I think it needs to be a little bit
Looser?
looser, a little bit more.
And I probably need to cut more. I should have gotten like big scissors, because this is not fun.
I would start out tight and then just kind of, you know what else might work too is
A chair?
Well, okay, now my ankles are starting to hurt.
Okay, Diane's saying this is seriously cute. I'm glad, because I'm like a little embarrassed to think that what did I just make? This sucks so bad. I don't know.
No, and, you know, lots of people have made these.
I know,
just
like,
kind of poofed it.
they demoed well.
I just kind of poofed it a little bit. Barb doesn't ever watch us, so I think we're going to be okay. Because... Oh, I see what you... So what she did is she started to...
Cut them smaller.
She started to cut the space in between the cuts is a little bit smaller. So...
You could definitely ruffle it on a serger.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to do that, though.
We should have done it.
Well, you know how to do that.
It's ruffling on a serger is awesome.
I'm going the wrong way.
I know, but we're going to see...
So this is, you want to do a quarter of an inch or a half inch instead of a full inch is what
You've got more fabric, so, I mean, you play with it.
Yeah.
You can see that'd be pretty
And
dang
guess
cute.
what? Hot glue is your best friend on this one.
Hot glue it as you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which we're going to do. Well,
But yeah, if you ruffled that, just that strip and just psh, make that sound too.
mine's wee. Okay, and so then you have this little cute bunny tail. And you can hand stitch through it or just hot glue.
Okay, that's super cute.
I know, isn't that cute?
Right?
And then you've got your ears on the front. Your sad little floppy ear that didn't work.
It's my bad.
Pretend that. Back up. Okay. Should I hurry and just sew this bag on? And then on the back, you're going to just hot glue that down. Then you've got ears and a bunny tail. And if you're good with the hot glue gun, you should have no problem with this.
Okay, you can see that that's cute.
It is cute. I needed a finished one, but I could not find it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, Marianne,
Yeah,
she just got
it's
into
definitely
Florida.
a little rose. Oh yeah, Marianne was here last week.
Cool.
So anyway,
Cindy says it looks like a little rose. It's cute. Today it's
a
a fluffy tail. So, all right, let's get to our deal, ladies.
our deal. Did you tell Kris?
I said ladies, but I mean like lady.
No, but did you tell Kris to put that on sale?
Oh no, that wasn't who I was talking to. Lisa.
Oh crap! Hang on, ladies.
Give us just a few. Well, you could do it right
Here,
after,
make this better.
right?
No, you can do it right now.
Jenny wants to make sure that when we get the deal to you,
It's actually right.
it's actually on and ready to go. But we had 2 deals, didn't you? Put the
I have 3 deals.
yeah, we got a couple.
What is this called? The buffalo check? I think it's
Yeah.
buffalo check, isn't it?
Okay, so she had the other 2 deals on, but what she's doing right now is putting the buffalo check Kimberbell bag, Kimberbell blank.
Kimberbell blank on sale. There it is.
Okay, it's going on.
I gotta do math in my head.
You know what you could do when you're doing this? Actually, do skinny like you did, but as you get further out the one side, I like that it's a little bit. It's a little bit.
It's kind of cute. Like you can make it however
I
you want.
like that it's wider in between and at the one end, because it makes the center nice and tight. But then once you get down to the end,
I gotta use my calculator.
look how cute. I think he's kind of cute,
I think so too.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, I
And
would glue it as you
The
go.
smaller you cut it, the more poofy it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I would recommend better scissors.